Hi there everybody, welcome back to another video. Long time no see. I want to apologize. I don't know how to like address this, but I just want to apologize. Everything's going all good and everything, but it's just I really wasn't expecting to take like this month-long impromptu hiatus that was genuinely unplanned. Yeah, it was like I was low-key like stressed as hell for a little while, but it's fine now. It was a month, obviously, because I've been gone a month. But we're chilling again, so it's all good. And there was also just a bunch of like different things. Like I kind of went through like a star-stable slump, which is really bad because I actually really like all the Western stuff and everything, and I obviously went on this slump literally immediately as the Western event, started to like become a thing, which is a little bit annoying, but I digress. What can you do? And I get it, sometimes things don't really work out, and I've low-key been playing a ton of Roblox instead recently. Yeah, but it really caught me off guard how stressed I was gonna be. I wasn't aware of it beforehand. I didn't know. And yeah, so today's video is pretty much gonna be, this is like pre-recorded. I'm doing something different today. I'm doing a voiceover because I, like 2 weeks ago, I can't even remember when it was now. It was like 2 weeks ago, I think. I had logged on for the first time in like weeks, like 20 minutes before the update started, and I realized, I clocked that it was like the bazaar that genuinely had all 3 horse breeds in it that I wanted. Like they were the only horses on my wish list and they were all on sale, and the update to get rid of them was happening in like 20 minutes. So I had to hustle and I did not have time to set up my microphone or anything. Yeah, so today is genuinely just gonna be like a voiceover of me buying all the horses and stuff, and yeah. Also, I'm genuinely going to be like broke, gang, because when the time comes to buy the Andalusians, I'm literally going to be freaking broke, because as you're about to see in this video, I genuinely was spending and spending and spending, but I got all the horses that I wanted to get, and yeah, I had fun, but it was like stressful because I didn't know when the update was happening, and yeah, it ended up being really close. Like I got the warning at the end where it was like, girl, you got 5 minutes. And then I also, last week, so after the horses were gone, I also recorded a little bit more of me genuinely spending my last freaking star coins, buying some of like the limited Western stuff that I was gonna regret not getting if I hadn't bought it. So yeah, this is genuinely just a crazy spending spree video, and I hope you guys like it. Okay, so pretty much, also this is gonna be me commentating on it, but I pretty much just want to say that I apologize for it being so insanely like glitchy and laggy. You're about to see it. It is genuinely like so weird. Like that was not my fault. I don't know what on earth happened. It just started with the Western update. So I'm sorry about that. Just ignore it. It's honestly way more annoying when I'm trying to buy all the Appaloosas, but it's fine. It's manageable. So pretty much right now I'm just trying to buy the American saddlebreds because I feel like those were ones that were like hot on my wish list. This one's called Wally, the dapple one. One of the most beautiful dapple coats in the game, in my opinion. I was just trying to speedrun this. Also, the editing is low-key kind of choppy because I was trying to keep this short. Then this is Waldo, because Wal was not available, just with one L. So it's Waldo, but it's fine. And then I went for the last one, which I'm gonna call him Marzipan. Bro, the glitching is like actually insane, but it's like, what can you do, It was so, I feel like in the moment it was actually really, really bothering me, but it's fine. And then this is going to be the Lover Appaloosa, and they didn't have just the plain letter R. as a second name option, so I went with 𝘲. I was thinking about doing love and then an A, but like with the Australian pronunciation 𝘲, that would have been funny. But then this is red. That was straightforward. That was simple enough, because I had some complications because there were some name options that I thought would be available for different albums or for names that I had picked out, and they weren't name options in the end, so I had to think on my feet. And yeah, 𝘹𝗲𝘁𝗲𝗀, once again, more with an E at the end was not a name option. So then fearless, that's pretty straightforward as well. For context, obviously I'm doing, like, I've assigned each Appaloosa a name option, a Taylor Swift album, sorry, and yeah, that's what I was going with. This was the folklore horse, and I was shocked when I realized that folk wasn't a name option. So I was low-key scrambling. I was tweaking out. I was like, oh my god, what do I do? Because I was on a time crunch, as you know. And then I was thinking on my feet, and I went for key lime, like, as a reference from, this is mainly for Taylor Swift fans, I'm sorry gang, but is reference to the song The Last Great American Dynasty. And then Enchanted, because Speak Now wasn't a name option, and I went through a bunch of different ones for this horse, but I was trying to go for Long Live there, but Enchanted I love that song, so I thought it was cute either way. And then Midnights, thank goodness this was actually like a name option and it went really smoothly. At least one thing went like perfectly to plan. I was same with Red and Fearless though. And then I don't know which one I'll do next. I had like a moment to like think this through because I was like watching all of my Star Coins disappear. 1989 horse, Wonderland, because a bunch of name options weren't available that I thought would be. Don't get me started, this is the Reputation Appaloosa, and I was struggling with the name. I was really struggling because I tried so many different things and nothing was a name option for this horse. So I ended up going with, yeah, look, I'm like trying to find like delicate, I'm trying to go for songs, I'm trying to go for something. I was honestly shocked that Gorgeous wasn't the name option. And then I ended up, look, Dress wasn't even, like, I was really like going through it. And then I ended up going with Bready, like from the song Ready for It, which is a bit silly. It's like the lamest pun of all time, but I genuinely didn't know what on earth else I could do, and Taylor Swift's recently made that joke about Ready for It with Bready, and that was a name option, and that was genuinely the only thing that I could think of in the moment. Bro, I was literally contemplating how stupid it was in the moment, but I'm happy with it now, but it's just in the moment I was like, this is so dumb, do I really want to do this? But I was, yeah, my heart was racing. I had to go for it. And then this was going to be the debut album horse. Tell me why there were literally no, once again, look, I was trying to go for like T Swift, but Swift wasn't the last name option, and once again I was tweaking out. That pause there is me genuinely, like, my eye probably twitched, let's be real. And then Hour wasn't the name option for Our Song, so I was like, you know what, screw it, we'll go Hour as in time hour. I had to get creative with it. And then the American Paint horses were, I had like a name list, and I've got one already called Cherry, and I wanted to keep with like the food theme, so I feel like Vanilla Bean was a good idea. And then Cake Pop. They were a little bit more straightforward, the paint horses, because I have a bunch of food related names written down already, so I was just trying to like zoom through it. And then I was seriously contemplating buying one of these two or both, and then I got this message and I was like, oh crap, and then I panic bought both of them. So this is me buying both of them, and this is my dumb ass not processing that I literally just bought the freaking 𝘄𝗵𝘁, what is it called? Mountain horse. The Rocky Mountain horse with the exact same name, Buttermilk. I was freaking out. My brain was not thinking right. I was like, what the hell? And then I was like, screw it. I'll just ignore it. But I do like the name Buttermilk. So now I've got 2 horses with that name. And I'm chill with it. That's fine. And then Cornflake, because of just the little spot. The colour's a little bit off for Cornflake, but it's fine. It's cute. And I'm really happy with all the horses I ended up buying, so that's cool. That was a speed run. And then, oh my goodness, this is the footage from last week of me panic buying all the things, like, once again, like an hour before the update, because my time management skills are absolutely abhorrent. And so I bought this with the tokens I had, and I literally didn't have any tokens, so... And then this was me clocking that they had a shirt that said, "Are you ready for it?" on it, which is a Taylor Swift reference. I was like, damn, we got some Swifties up in the Star Stable headquarters. This hat was low-key serving cunt though, like, it low-key eats, but I didn't end up getting it. And then I bought all the boots, because the little tassel boots are the cutest things in the world. And yeah, at that point, when I saw that I had 946 star coins, I was like, oh, we have less than I thought, but I knew that I wanted this stuff, so I was like, girl. I'm such a sucker for the rope halters. I went and bought all of them. When I tell you, when I saw the price of the shirt, my jaw dropped, but I was like, oh, I need it. I need it. The little cherries are the cutest things in the world. And it matches my favorite paint horse, Cherry. I love the little shorts, so I had to buy them. And I was like, you know what, hell yeah, I'm a sucker for the Western stuff, so let me just buy a bunch of matching stuff. And then yeah, that was me buying them. I had to get it. And then yeah, I bought that, and then I tried to scrape together a couple more. That was me, getting sidetracked, checking out the mule for a sec. And then I sold some stuff from my closet so I could afford the leg wraps, because I did really want those in the end. Alright gang, so that is the video for today. I hope you enjoyed. I know it was a little bit weird. I tried to spice it up a little bit with some like memes and things. I hope you enjoyed that. But yeah, that was pretty much it, and I hope you enjoyed. I hope it wasn't too weird, and hopefully I am back for good now. I don't want to jinx it. Knocking on wood right now. I won't jinx it. Trust, gang. Alright. I'll see you all in the next video. Bye bye.